Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to create an online store in WordPress using WooCommerce. Now, just go to the hosting provider that you choose, right? So in this video, we're going to be using Namecheap, and I'm going to search for the name that I want. So let's say we're going with Flawless Street, and just check for the availability, flawlessstreet.com. Now, when it shows, you go to Add to Cart. But for the sake of this video, we are going straight into it. To find out how to connect your domain name and your hosting, you can check the video showing up there. Now let's go to local. And also to find out how to install local to your PC so you can build sites locally on your PC, you can also check the video showing up there. I'm going to click on plus, right, and then create new sites and then put in the name of the site. So let's say we want to go with flawless care, okay? And I'm going to continue. Preferred, continue. Password, let's go with flawless. The same thing with this, flawless. That's what you use to log in when you want to log into your WordPress backend and add sites. So it takes some seconds to load, and when it's done loading, we can now continue. So now that it's done loading, you can see something showing here, WP admin and then the open site. So if I click on open site, you won't see anything there because it's just very plain. Now if I go back to the local, I'm going to click on WP admin so that we can now go back to the admin, to the back end of the website. Remember the username we used, flawless, so don't forget yours, flawless, and password also flawless. So let's log in. Now when we log in, it brings us to the back end, right, to the admin back end. So there are two ways to go about it: to build each page and then add the plugins, WooCommerce and all of that, or just go to starter templates. Is way faster. So let's go to plugins and then click on add new plugin. So this is a new site and nothing is showing here. When we go to add new plugin, we just go to add starter template here, and then this is what we're looking for, starter template. So I'm going to go ahead to install, and after installing, I'm going to activate it. Now I'm going to activate it. Now when it's done activating, it brings us to this place where we can make some configurations. Now I'm going to build with templates. Let's go with build with templates and then choose Elementor because that's the page builder we want to use. Now it's taking some time to load up the templates that we can choose from. Now when it's done loading, we're going to click to filter them by the one we're looking for. Now if we go to clothing store, there's one we're looking for, skin cleanser store. This one here is what we want to use. Now there are others that you can choose from, right, and then just make some customization depending on what niche or brand you're selling. So I'm going to click on this one and want to activate it now. So now it's done loading. You can also change the text here, or you can do that later on when you are already logged in. So let's go with this one, and then you can also change the color as well from here. But let's go with the pink, it's fine. Then click on continue, and then this is page builder. Just click on continue, and I understand, and then submit and build my site. Now this will take some seconds to load, and after it's done loading, you will see the effect on the front end of your website. So now it's 90%. It's going to show you the time it has taken to load. And one of the good things about working with starter template is that both the plugin, the pages that you need are all installed for you. So it took us 4 minutes 20 seconds to build this. So let's view our site. Let's see what it now looks like from what it used to be. Amazing. So from this that we have empty site to this now, and then what we just have to do is just to customize this. This is very good already. So let's now go to start customizing our online store. So if I go back to the back end, and thank you, cancel this. So let's go back and see. So some of the things we want to do is to customize our header, customize the page, and also customize the product. So let's go back to our dashboard, and then we have our dashboard here. Now if I go to appearance, that's what I want to go to, and then go to customize. We want to be able to change our logo and also change some of these things here. So back to customize. Now we're going to see header. If we click on header, it's going to bring us all of these options here, where we have the site title, which is this, and the logo. You can change this logo as well from here. Click on it and then choose the image you want to use for your logo. But I think we can just leave it as flawless. Flawless is fine. Then this is the menu. We're going to customize the menu later on. And then this is account and then the cart. I think that's fine. We'll just leave it the way it is, people's account and then the cart. When they add a product to their page, they're going to see it here. So let's go back to the footer and then see what we have in the footer. We're able to customize this copyright thing from here, and then you can make edits to it. Copyright at 2025, your name. Then we're going to go back to the admin backend of our WordPress website. So this is now our dashboard, and when we come back to the site, we can see we're done with the header, and also we are done with the footer, at least for now. So we're going to go back and then take care of this menu. So if you don't want it to be home, shop, about, and contact, you can change it from here. You go to appearance and then go to menus, right? So you go to menu, you're going to be able to remove some things there. Choose the one you want to primary and then select it. Now you can see home, shop, about, and contact, right? And then you can save it. When you save, or you can remove anyone you want to remove and then save it when you are done. Now to our product. Let's now see how to customize and add product and do all of those things. Now if I go to WooCommerce, on the left hand side you're going to see WooCommerce here. So if I click on WooCommerce, you're able to see some things that shows there. Now when it's done loading, it brings you to this setup my store. Now you can set it up now, or you can choose to do it later by skipping guided setup. Just choose your country and then your state. Let's choose Nigeria, Lagos, and I'm going to go to my store. Now it takes some time to do all of the configuration, then we can now continue. Now when it's done with that, you can see on the left hand side it shows you home, orders, customers. But for now we don't have any orders because we're still creating the online platform. So I'm going to go to products. Let's see the products that we have already. So all products, and then let's see the one that came with the starter template so that we can edit them. Now we can see Milky Gentle Cleanser, and how many of them are here? 14 products are here. So now let's edit this one to see what the starter template came with. Now we can see the name and then the description of the product here, and then the price of the product, and because we're going to create one just shortly, and then here we have the image of the product, and that's how we create a product. Now let's see how to create a new product. We have a product we want to create and add. Now to add a new product, either click on add new product up here or the one down here, so any of them can go. So add new product, let's see what we have. So I'm going to type in the name here. Let's say face cleanser, and then put in a description here. And for the descriptions, you can generate them of course with AI tools to make your job faster, but for now we'll just use a dummy text. So I'm going to put in this text here, and then we're going to put in the price here. So let's say the price is 50,000. all right, so that's, you're going to put 50 here. And then for the sales price is for discounts. So if you have 50,000 as the regular price, we put 48,000. Now it shows you that there's a discount which is 48,000 against 50,000. But if you want it to be just one price, you can take it out and then go to product short description. You can copy the same thing that we have here and then put it here. Now go to the product image, which is the product image. You want to set the image that it shows, just the way this one is. This is the product image. So if I go back there and then set product image, let's just choose one of them. So I'm going to go with this one, flawless, or anyone that you have. You just upload them to the system and then set product image as that one. Now if I do that, I'm going to publish it. Now when I hit on the publish button, that's easy. I'm able to now upload my product to my website and to my online store for people to start purchasing. So the same thing can happen. Let's see what this one looks like. If I click on it, we want to see what the product that we just uploaded looks like. Now you can see what your product looks like. The product image, of course, when this hover on it, is going to zoom in, and then they can increase and then add to cart and all of those things. The product description, this is the product description. So if we click to go back, let's see some other things that are there that we can work with. Now something else is categories, right? Categories helps to classify or to put our products into categories so that they are not very confusing. For instance, you can see the ones that have been created already. Body lotion. So there could be three. They have three already inside that category of body lotion. There is also cleanser. There are 6 products inside cleanser. Now that way your products are well categorized to avoid confusion and all of that. So now you can see the products that are under that category of body lotion. So 1, 2, 3, they are under the category of body lotion. So if you want to add a new category, how do you do that? Go to categories, and then when it's done loading, just come here and then put in the name that you want. So let's say we want to choose face cleansers or cleansers. Okay, we have one cleanser there already. So let's say face cleansers, face cleanser. I'm going to save it here and just click on add new category. Now when you do that, you're going to see face cleanser has been added as a category, so that when you are creating a product, you are able to now add that product to a category. So now that I've looked at WooCommerce, how to set up the storefront and also looked at how to add a product and also how to add category. Let's now go to settings, to the general WooCommerce settings, to make some changes there. So if you come to settings, you have general, product, shipping, payment, account and privacy, email, integration and all of that, site visibility here. So now for the store address, if you have a physical location, you can put it here. Yeah, just put your physical location there and it's going to show when people try to purchase. Now for the country or state where you reside, you will have to choose one, right? So we're putting Nigeria, Lagos. You can choose the one that belongs to you, and then setting to location to all countries, or send to all countries. Now if there's some countries you want to exempt, you can click them and then sell to countries except, and then you remove those countries, and then ship to all countries as well. Shop country and region, enable taxes, and then some of these things. Now if you want your payment to be in Naira, this is where you set it, your currency. So if it's Naira, you choose Naira. If it's USD, you just type in USD and then choose dollars. Now all of those, when you come to your page and then you see these prices showing Naira 20, Naira 20, when you update this, it's going to now show USD 20.5 USD, and of course you can choose the currency you want to use. So for this video, I'm going to be using Naira because of the location Nigeria. So currency to the left or to the right, we want it to the left, just the way it is now. And then when we are done with all of that, you can now click on save changes. Save changes. Now let's go to the product and let's see what the changes that we can make to the product. Now shop page is always the shop, so let's leave it as shop there. And then the weight unit is kilogram, the dimensions is cm. Now we want to enable product reviews so that when people shop our product, they can leave a review there. Then enable star rating on reviews. Then star rating should be required, not optional, after purchase. So now let's go to shipping. So shipping, we want to see the settings that we can make under shipping. So when we're here in shipping, we can see add shipping zone. If I click on add shipping zone, now it brings me these settings. I'm able to also put in the zone name. So let's say worldwide, because we want to deliver worldwide, or local, anyone. So the regions, you can also select this, Africa, choose a country that you want it to be in, and then you select specific ones like that. So shipping method, add shipping method, free shipping, flat rate, local pickups. So let's say we want to add a flat rate to our shipping. So what is the cost going to be, right? And let's say the cost is going to be flat rate of 2,000 for any shipping you want to do, and then create and save. Now when I do that, it means for every shipping that they want to do, irrespective of the location, is going to be a flat rate of 2,000. So I'm going to save changes and then continue. Now after that, we're going to payments, where we can now select the payment method we want to use, which is very important. So if I click on payment, it's going to take us to payment, and then we're going to choose the payment platform we want to use, and then set up the APIs that we can use on the platform. Now there are a number of options that it brings for you here when you are about to do this. Now if you're collecting with Naira, there's Paystack option as the official partner, and also if you're collecting with USD, there's Stripe. When you click on add more, and when you click on the more payment options, you are able to now see other payment options that they have, like Stripe and PayPal, and they are also free download. So you just download the plugin, and then the plugin integrates to WooCommerce, and then you're able to now charge in dollars and collect through these payment platforms. So when we're back here, the one we're going to use is Paystack because we're using Naira. So I'm going to install Paystack so that I can now configure it and then start collecting payment with Paystack. Now Paystack WooCommerce payment gateway was successfully installed and activated. Now let's complete the setup, and to complete the setup you need a Paystack account. Enable Paystack. You need a Paystack account so you can copy your API public key and also your API secret key. So I'm going to enable Paystack here, and then enable test mode if you want to use the test mode. So I'll just go ahead to my Paystack to copy the test secret key and also the test public key, because we're going to test it now. So when I access my Paystack test secret key, I'm going to paste it here, then also paste my public key here. Alright, that's the test public key, then I save changes. So now that we're done with that, let's copy this to incognito mode and let's test what we've built so far. So incognito, and then I'm going to paste it here. Let's see how the process works, if it's going to check out and also place the order. And this is the product we just added, face cleanser, 50,000. Now it shows you this thing, great things are on the horizon. Now if you just launched your WooCommerce for the first time, it usually places your store on hold, which is launching soon. So what you need to do is just go back to your to your back end. Now you can see store coming soon up here. Click on it, and when you do, it brings you to where you can make the changes. Now you can see coming soon. Now place it at live, then you save changes. Now your entire site is visible to everyone. Now if I go back there and refresh, let's see what happens. Now you can see we're now back to our site where we have everything functional. The name of the product, the price, and then the description. Of course, you have a real description here. The same thing for this place. Now if there are reviews, they are going to be here, and I can also leave a review here as well. Now I'm going to add to cart, and when I add to cart, it's going to be added to the cart. Now you can see subtotal 50,000, shipping 2,000, total 50,000, but it's a glitch. It's going to be 52,000 when we check out. So I'm going to proceed to check out, and let's see if it changes to 52,000. Now you can see 52,000 here. All right, so I'm going to click on the email address. Let's just choose one, Miller Creative Studio, and address Lagos as the city. Let's do this. Lagos as the city, Lagos as the state as well. So when we are done with that, there's a flat rate 2,000 place order. It's going to generate the paystack user interface for us to now make payments. So this is a test, so it's just test. But when you are ready, you can now put in your live public key and also your live secret key. So let's go with card and success, pay 52,000, and let's see, payment successful. Now when it does that, the person that placed the order is now able to see what they placed order for. So thank you, Wisdom, and of course pay now, all of this information that I imputed. Now I can click on continue shopping to go back to the shop page, right? And then this is the shop page. But for you, the admin, what do you see? Now if I refresh my back end, now let's go to orders and now see, because someone has placed order, you can see an order showing here. So someone has placed. If I click on orders, I'm now able to receive it, right? Processing, Wisdom processing. I'm going to click on it. Now when it opens, I'm able to now see all of the information here, the date it was created, and the billing address, where I'm going to ship it to, and the email address of the person, the phone number, so we can call in case there's a problem. And then this is the status. We're able to now choose, this is currently processing, right? You can put as pending payment, on hold, or completed. Now completed, you change to completed when you've delivered the product to the client or to the customer. And then refunded, if there's a problem and you have to refund, you just come and put it here for record keeping sake. So I'm going to click on completed if it has been completed, right? And then this is the order. I'm going to click on updates so that everyone that comes in your team knows that this order has been completed. Now that way you're able to now move your physical store or your physical product online, and then that's how you can create your online store in WordPress using WooCommerce. Now the last thing I'm going to do is to go back to our home page and then see how to customize this home page. For some of these things, how do we change this copy? How do we change some of these wordings and image as well? That's where our page builder comes in. So up here, because you are logged in, go to edit with Elementor and right click, open in a new tab. Let's be able to now edit some of this text and also do some things like that. So if you come back to this place, and it's going to show you this notification, you can close it and also close this one as well. So here you're able to now see how you can make edits to the page, right? So make edit to the page. You can change this image from here. Now to see how to navigate your way around Elementor, there's a video we made on introduction to Elementor for beginners. You can check it up there so you can know how to manage Elementor. So we're able to now choose this text and also change the text. So the best skin cleanser for you, or the best skin product for you, shop now as well. We can put in our shop page here. Just type in shop, and then the page for shop is going to come out here, this one here. So that when they click on shop now, it takes them to the shop page where they have all the list of the items or the products. So the same thing here, shop now, takes them to the shop page, and we're able to click on the shop page here. Now these are the products that we have already. So the same thing, you can change all of these wordings from here, change the image as well from here, and then if you have pure organics, you can also make all of these changes here. Watch a YouTube video, put in the link to the YouTube video here. Most loved by the customers. You can also highlight some specific products here and the ones you want them to see. And what our customers say, you can also change these to include testimonials from your customers. so that people also get to see reviews from your customers. Now follow us on this. You can put in the link here, maybe on social media, change the images as well. So it's a gallery, just go and then replace these images if you want to replace them. Also here you can see the responsiveness. This is how it's going to show on tablet, this is how it's going to show on mobile, right? So everything is done for you using starter templates, which is very good. So if we go back to the desktop, we can now see what we've been building. Then at the end of everything, please publish so that it goes live as well. Now this way, you've seen how to create your online store on WordPress using WooCommerce, how to upload your images, how to upload your products, how to set up your payments gateway so that you can receive payments, and also how to confirm if the person has paid so that you can change it to completed and manage your business or that of your client on WordPress. I hope this video was very valuable to you. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe, and also share so that more people can get access to this video. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.